Hello, David here, and the project for today is building a new house on the lot that Jim and Rodney used to own. If you remember, in September 2024, I filmed the demolition of their house. And today is September 9, 2024, and we're going to start the building of the new house. When I say we, I don't mean me. I mean the construction crew will be building. Of course, the new house won't be Jim and Rodney's house because they have a new house down in Arizona. Someone new's going to have the house, and it's probably going to take a year for construction. And I'll be taking clips here and there to follow progress for you guys. I hope you guys are interested in this stuff. I am anyway. Especially like this Caterpillar excavator. It's pretty cool. So what happened today was the crew found a second oil tank buried in the ground that they didn't know about. So they had to call, they had to dig it out, and they had to call someone to pick it up, pump it out, and remove it. And today the surveyors were here, and they marked out the perimeter where the house is going to be, and he gave them an elevation. They're supposed to remove some dirt. They're going to lower the elevation of the house a little bit. And from what I heard is the house is going to be in an L shape, and it's going to have 4,400 square feet, which will be huge. So I guess the people today want big houses, and they don't care much about the lot. The lot has no room for kids to play on. It's all house, even though these are big lots because they were subdivided probably in 1953 or 1954. They like to go with the big houses, no matter how little of a lot is left. And I guess that's where the money is. The crew has spent about 2 days excavating, and they've got to get the elevation down to get that big house in here. And the garage is going to be at a little lower elevation. There'll be a step up from the garage to the house, and there'll be a crawl space, I don't know, somewhere near the garage. But the crew found a second oil tank buried in the ground, and there was ground contamination. You could tell by the blue color of the soil. But look how deep that goes. This must be going down about 13 or 14 feet. It's really deep. But they had to keep going until they got past that blue color. And what they're going to do is they're going to haul that soil off to Oregon to a smelter, and they're going to burn that oil out of the soil. And then they'll reuse it for something. I don't know, fill dirt or something. But I've never seen a pit this deep in a construction site for a house. It's September 25, 2024, and the excavator is finished. They removed a lot of dirt. There must have been about 25 truckloads of dirt removed. And the foundation guys are here pouring the footing. They got that big pumping machine here. I love how the guy running the pumper could handle it by remote control. Look how much of the lot the foundation has taken up. The front of the house is going to go almost all the way up to the street. I had pictured the house being further back on the lot, about where those big mounds of dirt are in the back. It's October 3rd, 2024. The forms are finished and they're getting filled with concrete. It's October 8, 2024, and they're shooting gravel in over the drain pipes that they put in around the foundation. Kind of cool how that machine works. Never seen one like it before. It's October 23, 2024, and the crew has been working on burying the utility lines under the foundation or through the foundation, whatever they do. The new code requires the power lines to be buried, so there's a compressor out there tearing up the streets so that they could carry the power line under to the street to the house. And today the lumber just arrived for the framing crew, and the framing crew arrived. They're gonna start framing. A lot of work done in one day. December 24.